Hey guys, what's going on? Spongebob Historian here. Obviously, this isn't the type of video that I normally would make. It's the type of video I hoped I never would have had to have made. But here we are. So, for most of you, this is probably the first time that you're seeing me. Naturally, I don't really have my face in my videos aside from my first one. Maybe there's a couple that are still up where I was using my webcam in the corner, but yeah, so my name is Graham. I am the SpongeBob Historian, and when I launched this channel, ultimately my goal was to make this my full-time job at some point. And while I haven't been super consistent uploading, so far I have made a lot of progress. I don't have that many videos, but I've been kind of very impressed, blown away, and humbled by the support that I've gotten. And yeah, I'm very proud of what we've achieved so far. I don't have a script for this video as I normally would, or anything like that. It's just kind of an impromptu thing that I have to take care of. I hadn't been checking on my channel in a couple months. My last upload was like 3 months ago, I think. And yeah, I just hadn't really been checking up on it. I've got, a regular job and stuff, and I've been burnt out, and you know how it is. Life is what it is, but the channel was never gonna go away. I still have plenty of plans for more videos. I've got one that I'm working on right now, and it'll be coming out. It might be delayed a little bit longer now because of what this news that I discovered today, but it will be coming out. I will be uploading again regularly at some point. But yeah, so today I went to my YouTube studio page for the first time in several months, and I discovered that on July 3rd, my channel had been demonetized. According to YouTube, my channel violates their monetization policies for the reason of misleading family content. I've got it on my laptop right here. I'm just going to read their brief description. Content that intentionally or unintentionally could attract young minors and families, but contains mature themes such as sexual content or violence. Now, if we go to my analytics, according to YouTube, 12.3% of my audience is under the age of 18. That is not my target audience. It's obviously not my main audience. It never has been, and it never will be. Obviously then, basically 88% of my channel is 18 and above. The vast majority of which are 18 to 34, particularly 25 to 34, which makes sense because I am 27 years old and I am more or less my target audience. Like, super SpongeBob nerds that grew up with SpongeBob just like me. YouTube does have a feature, an option, if any of you are creators yourselves, you're probably familiar with this, where there's an option that you can select for saying whether or not your video is suitable for children. I always select the option, and we'll go over this again a little bit later, but I always select the option for not suitable for kids, because while technically I am talking about SpongeBob, which is a children's show, my videos aren't really for kids, right? I'm talking about, a lot of my videos are just like, oh, this is why I love this and that and so forth. And, if a kid watches that, fine. But my most popular videos, for example, my theory video about SpongeBob being or Bikini Bottom being a police state, that's not really meant for kids. And I selected the box, not suitable for children. just like every other one of my videos. Even the ones that could be for children, I still select not suitable for children. Every video on my channel has that option selected because children have never been my target audience. Next, I'd like to go over more in-depth detail about YouTube's policy, specifically for misleading family content. And this is from YouTube's own page here. Misleading family content that targets young minors and families, but contains the following. So as I've already gone over, I am not targeting young minors and families, but I digress. Contains the following. Sexual themes. That is a theme that I've never touched on this channel, period. So clearly that is not the category that I am in violation of. Violence. Also a subject that I haven't really gone over. I mean, maybe you could argue I talk vaguely about kind of violence in like the police corruption videos, but I think that would be quite the stretch to say I am talking about violence on this channel. Obscenity or other mature themes not suitable for young audiences. This is a bit vague. For me personally, at least, I think obscenity kind of falls into the sexual themes. So yeah, I'm not really sure exactly what they mean by that. Mature themes, talking about, police corruption, that certainly could be seen as a mature theme, I suppose. But again, I feel like that's a bit of a stretch. I don't know. I don't know that I agree with this. Medical procedures, clearly don't talk about that on this channel. Self-harm, clearly don't talk about that on this channel. Use of adult horror characters, I'm not really sure what that means, but we don't really talk about horror on this channel. I do have one video talking about how Spongebob was scary, but there's lots of other channels that have like a video on that same idea. Like that was not an original idea for me on that one. And yeah, horror characters, like what do they mean? Like the Chupacabra or something? Like that's not my channel. Yeah, other inappropriate themes intended to shock young audiences. I've never intended to shock young audiences. Young audiences are not my target audience, as I've said several times. So I do have the option to appeal this, which I will be doing after I upload this video. I do hope that a real person from YouTube watches this video specifically, but checks out my channel in general, of course. So yeah, if somebody from YouTube is watching, for you specifically, I'm not trying to shock young audiences. Like I said, they make up about 12% of my total audience. It's not my main audience. It's not my target audience. Never has been. Always select the not suitable for children. And yeah, I'm definitely not intending to shock young audiences in any way. Now, YouTube does provide a few things here that you can do. For example, their last bullet point here, make sure your titles, descriptions, and tags match the audience you're targeting. In addition, ensure your audience selection accurately represents the audience your content is suitable for. You can also restrict your content upon upload if it's intended for mature audiences. So I believe what they are referencing here by ensuring your audience selection accurately represents the audience your content is suitable for. I do believe they are specifically referencing that option for is this suitable for children? And like I said, I always select the no option, so I have been doing that correctly. Naturally, I am not going to self-age restrict my videos because that is basically going to make it so that they don't get any views. If you talk to any YouTuber, you'll know that if a video gets age restricted, it's basically a death sentence in the algorithm. So obviously I'm not going to do that myself, especially considering the fact that I don't think my videos really should be age restricted. And as far as I'm aware, none of them have been. Yeah, another thing they have here says that family-friendly cartoons that target young minors and contain adult or age-inappropriate themes such as violence, sex, death, drugs, and more. We do not allow content labeled as suitable for kids in the video's title, description, tags, or in the audience selection if it contains age-inappropriate themes. So again, I select not suitable for children, so I don't know why 12% of my audience is under 18. Honestly, it probably should maybe even be lower than that, but I can't control who YouTube shows my videos to. If I select the option on my end for not suitable for children, then YouTube shouldn't be showing my videos to people under 18. There's nothing I can do about that. And keep in mind, the vast majority of my audience comes from browse features, home screen, and recommended. I'm not getting like search traffic at all, basically. So it's not like kids are just searching for my videos and finding them that way. YouTube is actively recommending them to them. So it's kind of confusing. So yeah, as I said at the beginning of the video, my long-term goal is to make this channel my full-time job at some point. I was kind of hoping in the next couple of years. Obviously, without monetization, that makes it a lot more difficult. I was already making pretty decent money, I would say, just from ad revenue alone, especially considering the size of my channel. But yeah, if that's gonna be my reality, I'm gonna need your support, because even if I make this appeal and it gets overturned and I get monetization back, there's no saying this could happen again 6 months down the line, a year, 2 year, 5 years from now. There's just too much uncertainty. So if I was waiting until I grew my audience larger and I was uploading more consistently to do something like a Patreon. But if any of you guys out there would be interested in a Patreon, please do leave me a comment down below so I know that there's an actual audience for that. If you guys would subscribe for like $5 a month or something, let me know and I could get that started, and let me know what kinds of content you'd like to see there. I do have some ideas for that already. Like, I've got some of the Spongebob video games. I could do videos on that. I could do like more just exclusive Patreon only videos. Maybe like a Discord server, you know, standard stuff that a lot of Patreons offer. But yeah, if you would be interested in that, please let me know. So that would give me some level of income that I can rely on fairly consistently, knowing that the future with YouTube is rather uncertain. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for supporting my channel. Thank you for leaving your comments and your feedback. I do read the vast majority of the comments I get. Now I'm starting to get videos with too many comments. I can't read all of them, but I do read the vast majority of them. And yeah, thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. And as always, never forget to be yourself.